Hello everyone, I'm Yash from IdeaWorks Creations, and today in this video we'll take a look at the table of contents widget of Power Pack Elements add-on for Elementor. With this widget you can add interactive table of contents section on your blog pages easily using the Elementor page builder. Let's see how you can use this widget. To use this, open the page where you want to add the table of content widget. I'm going to add our table of content widget on this page. Now look for the table of content widget and drag and drop it on the page. Make sure you see the double P icon at the top right corner of the widget, so that means Power Pack's table of contents. As soon as you drag and drop it on the page, you will see the titles and the headings popping up in the table of contents section. Now let's go ahead and see how you can customize this widget. The first thing that you can do is change the title and the HTML tag for your title. So you can change the title using the title field, and you can choose the HTML tag using the drop down option. Further, you can choose what you want to include and exclude in your table of contents table. For example, if I want to add H1 in our table of contents, I can do that. But if I do not want to show H1, I can just remove it and add the other ones. Going further, if you want to include or exclude a specific section, you can do that too. For example, if you notice, we are getting spread the word title here, which is part of our social sharing section. But since I do not want to include that, let's see how you can remove it using the exclude option. Go to the section. Now click on the edit section icon. Now go to advanced tab and give this section a CSS class. I'm going with social. Now this whole section is called social section. Now let's go back to our table of contents widget. Click on exclude and add the CSS class. As soon as you do it, you will see that the social class is excluded from the list. If I remove it, that heading will automatically pop back in. Let's remove this. Same thing can be done for the include section. Let's say if your whole content is in one section or couple of sections, you can include those sections by doing the same procedure, giving your section a specific ID or class and adding that class ID here in the container section. Going further, you can choose the list style. So currently, as you can see, it is numbers. You can go with bullets too, and you can choose a custom icon as well from the icons library. Now let's take a look at the additional options that you get with the table of contents widget. You can enable or disable word wrap or collapsible table of contents. If you have collapsible TOC enabled, your user will be able to collapse the table easily using this option. You can also change the icon for minimize and maximize. You can set the table of contents to automatically collapse on certain devices, that can be mobile, tablet, etc. Further, you can enable or disable hierarchical view and collapse subheadings option. Now, if you want to add a sticky table of contents on your page, you can enable that using this toggle button. With this option, when the user scrolls down on the page, the table of contents will appear on the position that you want it to appear on. So let's see how you can customize it. You can choose what your sticky TOC should be disabled on. So if I do not want to show the sticky TOC, you can disable it on mobile or tablets, and this sticky TOC won't display on these responsive devices. Let's go ahead and check that. So in the tablet view, the sticky TOC is not appearing, but if I change back to the desktop view, the sticky TOC will pop right away. You can also choose the position for the sticky TOC. If you want a sticky TOC to stick in place, you can do that. Or if you want to go with a custom position, you can do that too. Going further, you can change the entrance and exit animation for your sticky table of contents and can change the speed of your animation too. Lastly, you can also customize the Z-index for your sticky TOC. Now, when it comes to styling, you can customize the box, header, list and sticky TOC separately. Let's start with the box customization. Here you can change the background color, border radius, height and the box shadow. For the header, you can change the alignment, padding, background and text color, typography, icon color, separator width and the separator color. For the list, you can customize the padding, typography, heading typography for individual headings, indent, text color, underline and the marker customizations too. For the sticky table of contents, let's reduce the width of the sticky TOC and increase the background opacity. Okay, so this covers all the options and customizations that you can do with the table of contents. Let's go ahead and see what our table of content looks like. Further, you can also enable the scroll to top option from the settings, additional options. Once you enable it, you will see a scroll back to top option, which will scroll back the user to the top screen. Do let me know what you think of the table of contents widget of Powerpack Elements add-on by commenting your thoughts down below. If you found this video useful, do leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.